Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Hey, so I'm just calling because I've been watching the show last night. I would like some help maybe figuring out negotiation tactics with collectors. I've had a few things in collections for a couple of years now that I've been paying on, with a repoed car, hit a collection company, and he's just coming at me hard. He wants like $5,000 down to make it like a lower monthly payment I can afford, or $800 a month for a year and a half. And, I'm the sole provider of a family of 4, and so that kind of makes it difficult.
Yeah. So what do you make, Jordan?
About 92,000 upwards. I make footage, so really just kind of what the construction.
Why did you get behind?
So I found a new job. Construction fell behind where I was at, and just kind of lost some hours and stuff like that. I can make excuses all day, but really just being irresponsible with my money.
Okay, that's a fair answer.
Is the repo the only thing, or are there other collections?
I have some checking accounts that I overdrew going into collections, and some Xfinity bills, some insurance bills, just stuff like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's go back to the beginning, and then I'll answer your question. Okay. The beginning sounds like this. I want you to make a list of everything you're going to put on your budget, and I'm going to give you the order by which you attack it. Because you've been disorganized, now we're going to go the other extreme. We're going to get extremely detailed, extremely organized. Like this is the detailed blueprint of the building you're building over there at the construction site, okay? You with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So the first rule is you take care of your own household first. Now what that means is the number one thing in your budget before you buy anything else is food at the grocery store. No food in restaurants when you're in collections. You're broke. You don't get to go to a restaurant. A restaurant is a luxury. Mama be at home. You're a sole income provider, so mama be cooking. Mama be home economist, coupon clipping. She's going to be carrying all the economic weight she can carry while she's got those babies, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. She going to sign up for that? You okay with that? She okay with that?
Yeah, I think we can come to an agreement. Yeah.
All right. No eating out, no vacations. You're broke people. Till you're not broke people, you don't do that anymore. Food is first before you buy anything else. You feed your little kids before we talk about any idiot at the repo company. He's way down on my list of things to worry about for you. Big deal that you get these priorities straight. Second thing is you take care of water, lights, gas. You have the ability to operate your household with the utilities. Are you behind with any of them?
Just the electrical bill, but I have a plan to get that caught up.
Okay, you have a new plan. You're going to catch it up in the next check before you do anything else other than food.
Yes, sir.
It's the most important thing other than food. Lights, water, basic utilities. Mm-hmm. I don't give a crap about the cable bill. You can cut that junk off. You can live without Netflix. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about electricity, lights, water, gas, however you're heating your house, right? So your family is now warm, and they have lights and water, and Mama's stove works so she can cook, and you've got food. This is a big deal. Because this emotionally sets the table for you to fight these goobers that you've got on the other end of this thing. Okay? The next thing you do is you pay your rent or your mortgage. How much is that?
My mortgage is $1,655.
Is it current?
I've gotten a trial repayment plan, so I pay 3 months to get caught up. They put the delinquent amount on the back end.
Okay, until you do that, I don't care if Repo Man ever gets another dime. Okay. You keep your house, Repo Man can jump in the freaking creek.
Yes, sir.
Tell him to bite. Tell him I said to bite me.
He's also threatening to sue me by the 25th.
Oh, just tell him have at it. Just get in line, buddy. Right now, I'm getting my mortgage current where my babies live. You get to be at the back of that line. Bite me. No, you don't get any money until my babies are fed and they have a place to live and the lights are on. That's your first job, man.
Yes, sir.
because you're not going to make it emotionally if you keep putting these idiots at the front of the line because they threaten you. If he wants to sue you, tell him to have at it. We'll just file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. He'll get nothing. Bite me. I'm serious. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is how you got to talk to him, and you got to get it straight in your head what's most important. He makes his job is to make you angry or afraid, and that moves him to the front of the line. I want you angry and afraid of nothing because your kids are fed, your house is current, and your lights are on, and mama's got food in the pantry. Then you live to be, you can throw back your shoulders, and now we can fight like a man. But right now he's got you against the wall with his hands around your throat. Emotionally. This is what these guys do. It's their job, but to get you on your heels. And I'm getting you back flat-footed with your fist doubled up again. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you got a good, strong base here. And do you have a car payment currently?
Yes, sir.
Currently?
Yes, sir.
How much is it?
$231.
Okay. Is it current?
Yes.
Really? I'm shocked.
Yeah. Yes,
good. We one down, baby. All right.
Yeah.
We keep it current then. Okay, so if you've got a car to drive and gas in your car, you're not going out to eat, you've got food and you got a place to live, do you feel emotionally more stable?
Oh, definitely.
That's where you got to get to. We call that building the four walls. Then and only then do we negotiate with other collectors. Okay? Now, when was the car repoed that Repo Man's bothering you about?
February.
And who is the money owed to?
Associated Credit.
Okay.
Collection company. Yeah, they bought the collection. Like the original car company that I was buying the car from.
Yeah. They
told me they would come up to a settlement with me right after they auctioned the car. But literally right off the bat, they just sold the thing to the auction.
Yeah.
They sold it to the collection company.
So here's what you tell the guy. You call him back. You can call him if you want to, or you can not call him. I don't care. But I want you to call him, and I want you to say, hey, I talked to my financial coach, and he just told me to file bankruptcy. So here's what you're going to get. It's nothing. Bite me. You get nothing, not a zero. That's what you got. Okay? Or you can shut the crap up and stand over on the sidelines until I get my family caught up, and then I'll come over and make you a cash offer. But these days of you telling me how my household runs are over, Bubba. And hang up right after you say that. Don't even negotiate with him. Just hang up. What you're doing is you're resetting the emotional table here to where we now know who's in charge of your money, and it's you, not him. You following me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
These
sir.
guys are specialists at emotional terrorism. It's what they do for a living. Okay? Because if he comes and sues you and takes your paycheck, you can file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. He'll get zero. I'm not recommending that because I think you can settle for this idiot for probably $4,000 and he'll go away. Do you remember what the deficit was on the repo?
$5,000.
Yeah, I only got $550.
No, the total owed to them after the sale of the car is what?
Yes, sir. I can't remember.
Okay. All right, but he wants $5,000 up front and then $800 a month, right? So it must have been $10,000 or $15,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep.
So they'll settle for a quarter on the dollar. So he'll probably take about $4,000 for this whole thing and walk away once you get him back on his seat. But now he's standing over the top of you. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.